I was having this conversation with my daughter, and it came up about how do we make friends? Even as adults, it's really difficult making friends, right? Imagine if you're a kid being shuffled around to all these different camps every week. These are the things that I asked her. I wanted her to list the top 5 things she seeks in a friend. For me, I would love for them to be funny. We have fun together. 2, someone who is dependable. 3, someone who likes to try new things. 4, a good listener. And 5, someone who's, I guess, understanding. Whatever it is for you, once you come up with that list of 5 things, I want you to think about, are you being a good friend? Are you being the person that you are looking for? So if one of them is being a good listener, when you are connecting and meeting new people, are you being a good listener? Are you really listening? Because sometimes, you know how when you meet someone and you're so nervous and they say their name and then you say your name and at the end of it, you don't know their name. I think it's because we're all so caught up in our head, we just kind of forget how to function like humans. Instead of being so nervous, just really being aware of the moment and conscious that here we are, we're meeting another human, we are seeing if this person has common interests, if we can get along, if we want to hang out more. Just think of it as, I just want to connect with this person in this moment of time and see where it goes. It kind of just takes the pressure off of, do you have to remember this person? Do I have to be memorable? Do I have to perform? And I think that's the problem, is most times we go into a situation and we're trying to perform. So we're not really presenting as our true selves, right? We're saying things we think they want to hear. We're doing things we think we should. So to make friends, first, we need to think about and define what we think or what we're seeking in a good friend. Next, we want to embody those things. We want to try our very best to be that type of person so that we attract that type of person into our lives. So if it's be a good listener, be dependable, be on time, well, these are things that we should probably be doing in our relationship. We can't expect another person to be on time and be dependable if we're not even doing that ourselves. The next thing I want to say is, most times when we're in a conversation with someone, we are so in our heads about what are we going to say next? What are we going to talk about? But I think if we just stripped it all away, and maybe if we just took the pressure off and just told ourselves, hey, look, don't talk about yourself unless they ask. Maybe then when you are engaged in this person's story and you are showing genuine interest about this person that you're talking to, like let's say you're having a conversation and you ask them, what book are you reading? And they give you the title. So a person that I asked this to, I said, what would you say back? They said, The Gap and Gain was my favorite book. And then that person said there was no response other than kind of like a, oh, okay. And that person went back to reading their book. I asked them, what do you think a different question could be in that moment? When that person said they are reading this book, what could another question be? I think a better question might have been, what's it about? Because now we're showing interest in what they're doing. We are trying to connect through this book that they're reading. And we're saying, oh, cool, what's that about? Tell me more about it. And then most likely they'll start telling you about it. And maybe they'll ask you a question of, what do you like to read? Or what are you reading right now? Sometimes we get caught up in our head thinking about what we're going to say and how we should engage. If we're just genuinely interested in this other person and getting to know them, it would show. That authentic interest in connecting with this person and getting to know this person. If someone were so interested in you and gave you this sense of, wow, they're such a good listener, they're interested in what I have to say, they keep this conversation going, I mean, I think you would think, oh, we should connect, we should have coffee. Basically, it would organically grow. The conversation would flow and the relationship would grow accordingly. Making friends is hard at any age. Whether you are elementary school, whether you are middle school, high school, 20s, 30s, it is so hard nowadays to find people to be friends with because we're also distracted. We have a lot going on in our lives. It takes a lot of effort to, one, get to know someone, two, really pour into that relationship. But that's the decision that you'll have to make. What type of friendship do you want? Do you want it to remain surface level and you just want to talk about how's the weather, that type of stuff? Or do you want to connect on a deeper level with this person? Like, what's going on? Lay out all your stress on me. Like, lay your burdens on me. Let me help you. So it just depends on what you are looking for in a friendship. And this goes for any relationship. You should have an idea of what you want first before you go out there looking for whatever it is you're looking for. Let me know in the comments, what is the hardest part about making friends? And if you're looking for more tips and tricks on how to change your life, I have my latest video on how to change your fixed mindset to a growth mindset. So I'll link it here and go take a watch. Thanks. See you later. Bye.